Back to school season is in full swing, and whether you're a parent, student, or teacher, there's a lot to figure out. The good news, free, easy to use tools can help with everything from shopping to studying. Today, we're talking with an expert about how to make this season a little easier. Joining us, we have Molly McHugh Johnson, Google Trends expert. Molly, thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Yes, so this time of year, back to school searches spike every year around this time. So what are people looking for right now, and what does that tell us about this season's trends?
Yeah, it's so interesting. Every August around this time and then into September, we see topics kind of spike just every single time at this point of the year. And so we see a lot of backpacks, notebooks, pencil cases. Nothing too surprising there. But then this year, if you dive in a little bit deeper, we see things like K-pop Demon Hunters backpacks are really popular. And then here in the Bay Area, we're seeing people search for JanSport and North Face backpacks. So those are two very popular types of backpacks, I suppose.
I like to know that JanSport is still cool because when I was in school, I always rocked a JanSport backpack. So I'm glad it's continuing on.
I feel the exact same way. I was like, oh, that's so nostalgic to me. I love this.
Yes. I'm like, okay, we're still cool. I love it. And then, in addition to people searching and we're seeing these trends, AI is becoming a bigger part of everyday life. So how can students and also parents use these tools like Gemini to help with studying or organizing the school year?
Yes, so backpacks, pencil cases, lunch boxes, all of that is spiking. But we also see a lot of topics like study guide, essay help, homework help, algebra tutor. These things also spike in the fall. So clearly, we are not just interested in school supplies and shopping. There's lots of parents and kids out there who want to get some help as well. So we do have some really cool tools that I wish I had had when I was in school. But the one I'm really excited about is called Study Notebooks. So this is a Gemini feature where you can start a notebook within Gemini and you can do everything from upload your class materials to ask it to give you quizzes, and it'll say, wow, this is how much you're progressing. Okay, this is a topic within, let's say it's a biology class. This is a topic in biology that you have some knowledge gaps in. We're going to create some quizzes and some homework help to help you get there along the way. And you can even track your progress. So it's not about just getting an answer. It's really about understanding a complex topic.
Yeah, and getting the students to think about it and kind of come up with their own responses for it as they're studying, which is great. And so in addition to studying, parents are hitting the stores or shopping online to get everything on that back to school list. So how can Google tools help families shop smarter and really save money? Because I know that's what a lot of families want right now.
Yes, absolutely. These are some features that I use these year round, but I can assume they're very, very popular right now. So there's a couple of things that we really suggest using. And that's, I would start, if you have like specific things you're looking for and you are price conscious, you can always go to Google search and hit the AI mode option. And that's where you can have like an extremely casual, natural language conversation. So if you are like, I know that I need to get this specific kind of, if it's, I never had a uniform, but I had a dress code. So it was like, had to get certain colors and things. You add things like, okay, I need 4 sweaters for my 5th grader, and I need them to be these colors, and I want them to be, lightweight, but still quality. And I don't want to spend more than $40 on each sweater. And you can say something as normal sounding as that to AI mode, and you'll get a bunch of results that also take you to Google shopping links. And then once you're there, this is what I always do this. If you click on a product listing that you're interested in, you'll see 3 dots. And when you hit those 3 dots, there's an option to look at price tracking. And that'll show you, hey, this is actually kind of high for this item right now. It was a lot lower 2 weeks ago. And maybe it's going to drop again. So from there, you can set a price alert and you'll get an email when it drops below a certain price. And that way, you're getting a good discount if you're not ready to buy just yet.
This simplifies everything, which is great.
I love price alerts.
Yes. And then before we let you go, college move-in day is a whole different beast, I understand. Are there specific searches or tools that can help college students get settled in?
Yes, I'm loving these search trends we're seeing. So dorm rooms, very popular. I can't remember decorating mine this intensely, but we've seen a lot of spikes for things like dorm room design, dorm room wallpaper, 3D rendering tool for dorm rooms. So people are getting really specific with it, which I love. And I would suggest using Gemini and Gemini Live for this. So you can take a picture of your dorm room or upload a photo that maybe your college has sent you, and then say things like, use what you know about me. If you have personal intelligence on and you're over 18, use what you know about me to design the perfect dorm room. And then if you don't want to use features like that, you could even just say something like, I think I want some wallpaper. I'm thinking of like greens and blues. I really like mid-century modern style, like outfit this room for me, and then send me some shopping links for the items I can buy. The last thing I would say is if you are going to go that wallpaper route, since it is pretty popular this year, I would suggest starting to chat with Gemini Live. You can show it your screen. So just point the camera at what you're looking at and maybe ask questions like, hey, how can I get this wallpaper super straight on this wall? And looking
Ah.
at this wall and this kind of wallpaper I bought, is this removable? Because that could be important in a few months down the line.
Yes, that's such a great thing. And that's awesome that students have this because, when they get their dorms, it's their way to express themselves. And now it sounds like they practically have an interior designer to help them get it exactly how they want it. Molly, this was so helpful for our parents and students heading back to school. Thank you for these tips. And to our viewers, you can revisit all of this knowledge at yourcalifornialife.com.